What if Deku was king from One Piece? Part 3. Last where we left off, All For One was trying to make a deal with King. King called Kaido, but could not get in touch with Kaido to get confirmation of what he should do, because he at least paid half the money back, and offer a proposal that would benefit the Beast Pirates mostly more than All For One. So he's waiting for Kaido's confirmation of, do I just get rid of him? Or do we go along with his plan? Now we go to King, who's sitting, well, in his office and all that. When someone knocks, King, sir, as he puts back on his mask to cover his Lumerian skin. Come in, as a person with a long neck draft work comes in. It seems like we have a bit of a visitor. Or visitors on their way. King glares at him. What do you mean by visitors? It seems the government of Japan is making their way towards our ships, sir. By our scouts. Very well, prepare the crew. As he walks out on top of the ship, as we go into a vehicle where the Madam President, Nezu, All Might, and Aizawa are in. So, Madam President, why did you want us to go to talk to the Beast Pirates? 1. Villains could easily strike up a deal with the Beast Pirates, so I'm trying to prevent them from getting involved at all possible. After all, they're a worldwide threat. A very, very powerful country just happened to lose a war against the Beast Pirates just a week ago. And, well, it's now become the Beast Pirates' territory. Their territory is expanding at a large rate. So I prefer if we not start a war or conflict with them. I understand this, but I don't think it's wise, Madam President, if you'd allow me to speak. Go ahead, Aizawa. These are villains. For all we know, they're here to conquer over Japan. Or they could be here just to pick up a shipment of something. Or they're cutting down a betrayer or something. We don't know what these villains' agendas are. All we know is that they could be here to just take out Japan and see us as a threat. That could be true, but if negotiations is possible, we should try negotiating. As they pull up towards the Beast Pirates. Ma'am, we're here. As they get out of their vehicles, or will they get out of the vehicle? As the Beast Pirates are staring at them. So that's the Madam President of the Hero Safety Commission of Japan. Doesn't look that much. Doesn't seem she's a powerful Quark either. At least the only one that has my respect is the Egypt Hero Safety Commission. At least they got a mutation type Quark ruling things there. Rumors, gossip between the Beast Pirates are all discussing this. As they approach the ship, they see a very tall figure, taller than All Might, standing on the ship, being king. Who might y'all be? I'm the Hero Safety Commission President of Japan. This is our number 1 hero, All Might. Nezu, the head hero school of UA, the principal of UA. And the pro hero, Eraserhead. Why have you come to my ships? We simply came here to negotiate. Hoping you will not attack Japan. And all that. If you're wondering why I'm here, it's not essentially for that reason. But I'm currently waiting on orders to what to do. So any day now, I could be ordered to just simply wipe Japan off the face of the map. So you just wait. My orders aren't exactly confirmed yet. But until I get, well, my orders, I may leave Japan in ruins. Or I could just be taking one man's head back with me. One man's head. As Aizawa speaks up, whose head? You'll probably heard of him. All for One. As All Might's eyes widen, no, he's dead. Think again, he borrowed a large sum of money from the Beast Pirates a few years ago. In fact, I think it was 5. He asked for a large sum of money, as he said he would repay it tenfold. I am currently waiting on what to do with him, since he paid half of his, well, debt. As they start discussing, if they're just here for All for One, we can just let him take All for One's head and they leave Japan. They'll leave us alone. As then his phone starts to ring. I guess that's the orders now. Men, keep them there until I return. As he answers his phone and just simply walks into his quarters. As the Beast Pirates are currently surrounding the Hero Safety Commission. Sorry, but you heard the boss's orders. We gotta keep you here until he's done off the phone. We could just discuss this later. The commander's orders are orders. And we outnumber you by a lot. As the two of the ships that were with, well, King's, basically, ship, aim their cannons towards All Might, the President, Hero Safety Commission, Nezu, and Aizawa. I suggest standing down. As they, of course, stand down. As, well, King enters his office. Hello? Ah, King, how have you been? I've been good, Kaido. I do have some information for you. You sent King to tell me this information, correct? The deal seems most promising. But I don't trust All for One in the slightest. So join his little free party of villains for now. And when the time strikes, you don't have to leave Japan in ruin. We'll come to conquer it at a later date. Just finish off All for One and bring me his head at the right opportunity. If you have to play along with his game for a little bit, go ahead and do so. Very well, Kaido. I will also scramble all of his money from his projects. As Kaido smirks, very good. I expect excellent work. It will be done and results shall be given. As the call ends there, as King comes out, alright, I had just gotten orders. It seems like I will be helping. Not you, though. As the heroes listen to what he said. Take them, tell them they can leave. As all of them move aside as they leave. As a few of the pirates, the Beast Pirates, ask, hey, why do you let them go, sir? We need to play all of our cards wisely. And they're not on my list to take down. I order none of you Beast Pirates to follow me. As he flies across Japan using his, pterodactyl form, going at really high speeds. As he reaches the bar, as he transforms into himself. As he walks into the bar where Shigaraki and Kurogiri are. As the TV turns on. Ah, do you have your answer? King of the Beast Pirates. Yes, I will join your little league of villains for now. But if Kaido calls upon me to come back to sea, I will leave immediately. Very well. As All for One's mind, now we'll have a very good useful asset on killing All Might. His death is now 100% assured. As King's thinking in his mind, I better play along for now. I have no intentions of killing the #1 hero of this country, at least not unless I have orders to by Kaido. This country doesn't provide us anything, really. So if we took it over, we'd get the bare minimum. Especially having to share it with All for One, which just doesn't feel like a really good deal, now that I think about it. Now, the USJ happens to be in 2 days. Can you wait 2 days, King? Take all the time you need. As King leaves, as he goes back to his ship, and we're just going to do a bit of a time skip of those 2 days, as he's just standing against the wall like the tallest person in the room, just leaning up against the wall while a whole bunch of villains and all that. Shigaraki doesn't see any of the beast pirates, though. So he goes over to King. Hey, where are the beast pirates? I'm the only member of the beast pirates that will be here. I don't see a point in bringing in men when I'm just going to throw them away. I have nothing to gain from killing All Might. I would take more losses if there was my men aboard. Or, well, on board with this plan. And yet, by the looks of it, you have enough villains here to do your job. Fair, but the beast pirates are stronger than these all-average villains. Listen, boy. As he leans down. Oh, in this canon, if I didn't already say, he's like 20 years old. Listen, boy. I'm older than you. I could simply kill you in an instant. As someone says, hey, who's this big bird brain? As King looks over, as then he just catches on fire. Anyone else? As all of them just be quiet. Now do you see why I didn't think any of my men needed to be here? As Shigaraki nods. Good. Now open the portal. As he opens the portal, as all of the people go through, of course, as a canon. As King's the last one, he's still in the bar. So where do you want to be teleported to? Teleport me to the landslide zone. Very well. As he teleported King to the landslide zone, as he sees pretty much all the villains encased in ice. Weaklings, you didn't stand a chance. As he noticed Todoroki trying to question the villains. As he would pull out his sword and send like a fire attack towards Shoto Todoroki, as most of these fire attacks were going by frozen villains unfreezing them. Although the two that did get caught when Shoto ducked did get incinerated. As Shoto looks over, who are you? I'm King. And this is your last day. As he quickly speeds, gets in front of Shoto Todoroki's face and just kicks him in the face, and then just sends him flying into the mountain. As Shoto tries to freeze him, as he just moves out of the way and melts the ice with his fire abilities. As he's flying in the air. Like that will work. As he sends an ice glacier towards Izuku. As he simply uses his fire lava abilities and just melts the ice. Listen, villains, you're no match for him. Go focus on someone else. I'll deal with this guy. What he's basically saying is, get out of my way. You're just a nuisance. is basically what he was referring to. Shoto tries to do a lot of ice attacks, but knows it's not working because of, well, King's fire abilities, as he blitzes Shoto and just punches him in the face, before grabbing him and then just tossing him in a direction, as he would land in a tree. As King would fly in the air and look around. Not seeing him, I must have sent him a bit too far. I was just planning to rough him up a bit. Anyway, let's see how these villains are doing. He's flying around and seeing how the villains are being defeated easily by Class 1A. They would have definitely done better. The Beast Pirates would definitely do better. They would be able to take down at least some of these brats. But, for the most part, not even a single villain has managed to defeat even one of them. Such a disappointment. As he would be observing for a few minutes as the Nomu would come flying towards King as it was being sent out of the USJ. As King raised his sword and just simply incinerates the Nomu that was flying towards him. As then he would fly over and land in front of Shigaraki and Kurogiri. Well, if it isn't the number one hero we met a few days ago. The Beast Pirates. King, what are you doing? I thought you said you wouldn't interfere. I said I most likely wouldn't. I got new orders. As then he would just roundhouse kick All Might into, well, the stairs. As he would walk towards it. As Shigaraki's like, yes, finish him off, King of the Beast Pirates. As he gives Shigaraki a glare, I do not follow orders from you. As he stands in front of All Might, as his, well, mask gets shot as bullets just fly off. As he looks up, seeing the amount of heroes that have arrived. There's no point in delaying things. As he just walks towards Kurogiri, teleport us out of here. But what about All Might? You could simply defeat all of them in All Might. And let y'all have the upper hand while I am weakened? No. I will finish him off another time. Teleport us out of here. As he would teleport Shigaraki, King, and himself out. As All Might is a little bit more battered and beaten, because he took full-on attacks from King of the Beast Pirates. Honestly, he got lucky he just used fists. He would have not survived his other abilities. As King just simply sits down at, well, the LOV's bar, as All For One appear on the screen. Why didn't you kill All Might? You had the chance and opportunity. Yes, I would have had the chance, but then your little teleporting person and your little handjob freak would have bailed on me. And as soon as I would have gotten out of there after fighting a dozen or so heroes, I would be weakened to some degree. And you would take that to your opportunity to try to steal my quark, am I wrong? And if you did, you would try to end me to keep me silent. So I took in the most reasonable force of action and do a temporary retreat. As All For One scoffs, this is not how it was supposed to go. As King would simply just not really lift his mask, but would just simply toss the cup that he was supposedly going to drink from at a wall near the TV. I do not follow orders from you, All For One. I may go along and help you due to Kaido's request. But you have nothing to offer. No, you have no real loyalty with anyone. You're not a person I would respect. As he would then just break the wall before leaving. Next time you come up with a plan, don't have it where I am the casualty. As he flies away, as Shiraki looks over at Master, how did he know I was going to do that? As Kuriro speak up, well, he is the #1 commander of the Beast Pirates. He had probably pieced together your plan and thinking of it accordingly. If Kaido would have sent Jack, I would have definitely have him definitely injured and all that, enough to take his quark. But this one, no. He's too clever and cunning. Anyway, we'll just move on to find a way to get rid of him later. And that's the end of part 3 of What If Deku Was King from One Piece. Make sure to like and subscribe.